If you're in business, you've probably heard the phrase, wine and dine, and this is thrown around a lot. It may sound like a fancy term for eating and drinking with clients. It's actually a powerful business strategy. Taking clients out for a meal, whether it's for a quick coffee or a lavish dinner, it's a great way to build relationships, show appreciation, and seal the deal on important business transactions. But here's the thing, the cost of these meals can quickly add up. And while it's a smart move to invest in your business relationships, you don't want to break the bank doing it. Which is why I always have clients asking if the ATO will give them a deduction for this necessary business cost. Unfortunately, the tax rules around wining and dining with clients are not black and white. Now you might think that I'm starting this video off on the wrong foot by telling you that when you pay for your client's food, drink, or recreation in the context of business lunches and social functions, you'll probably incur what the ATO calls entertainment expenses, which are unfortunately not tax deductible. But the good news is that the ATO doesn't classify all events where you provide food and drink as entertainment, meaning that there are some cases where you can deduct these costs against your income. And the key to benefiting from keeping your clients happy without draining your bank account is to know when and how you can wine and dine your client and still claim a tax deduction. And that's what I'm going to share with you in today's video. So let's get started. The first thing to do is to establish what entertainment expenses really means. The ATO suggests you ask yourself the following questions to establish whether or not they'll classify the meal as entertainment. Number one, is the meal being provided for enjoyment or refreshment? If you answered enjoyment, then the ATO will classify it as entertainment. Refreshments would be something you provide in between back-to-back meetings that run over lunchtime. You have to eat. There is nothing entertaining about that. Number two, how lavish is the meal? And does it include alcohol? You're in the clear if you stick to simple stuff like sandwiches, finger foods, salads, and non-alcoholic drinks. That means you can claim those meals as business expenses and get some money back into your pocket. But, and this is a big but, if you go all out and order a fancy dish with lots of booze, that's considered entertainment, and you can't claim it for taxes. For example, if you take your client to a swanky restaurant and order lobster with a bottle of fancy champagne, you won't be able to write that expense as a business meal. Number three, are you consuming the meal during work hours? Providing refreshments during work hours typically won't be categorized as entertainment expenses. And number four, are you consuming the meal on your business premise? If you're eating food or sipping a non-alcoholic drink at your own business location, you're less than likely to get hit with entertainment expenses. But if you take the party elsewhere, like a hotel, a restaurant, a cafe, or a coffee shop, that's a different story. Those types of dining establishments can raise a red flag when it comes to tax deductions for business meals. So basically, to sum it all up, you're more likely to get that tax deduction if you serve light refreshments on your business premise during work hours. But if you take them to a cafe during work hours for a meeting and eat the same refreshments, you can't claim the deductions. So the ATO is pretty pedantic about the specifics, which is why I definitely advise chatting to an accountant to help you figure out the best way to wine and dine with your clients without losing on the tax deduction. I hope that this video has helped you understand the ins and outs of claiming meals with clients as a tax deduction. Remember, the key is to keep it simple and stick to non-alcoholic drinks and basic meals. And if you can, have those meals on your own business premise. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more tips and tricks on all things business and finance. Thank you.